Hello guys, and welcome to a new Minecraft thing that I just started. Well, at first I was just making a village. Just a simple village. I found a really good spot in creative mode, and I will share the seeds in the comment in the description below. But I was just building my village, and I decided to go look out and see if there's any other structures. But on the island just across from my village, not too far away, just about 100, 200 blocks away, there was a pillager outpost. I decided to take this into my advantage and have a word with them, and I recorded it on my Xbox. Well, I didn't think this was going to be a YouTube video, but, I thought it would make a really good series. So, this is the war against the Illagers and the Villagers. TNT cannon versus boat. Right now, I just showed you the boat. And right across on the screen, that big machine, is the TNT cannon. It's not perfect yet, but soon it shall be. It has some pretty big power. That one piece of TNT really disturbed me thinking there's no water there and it's just going to blow everything up. The piece of TNT not quite reaching it, I decided I had to extend the time the TNT was put in and also add a little bit of water next to the piece of TNT that's floating there to make it sure it goes down. I have to be very careful doing this because at any time a single misplacement of TNT or no water where it's supposed to be, it can destroy the TNT and everything, and there will be nothing left. Before just the time, I tried to attack once and see if it would work. It didn't. So I used the time by 4 ticks, hoping that'll hit. It does hit, but it doesn't quite do as much damage as I hope. It takes out part of the flag, but not the whole thing. I tried it a couple more times, and the result was only destroying a couple more blocks of that same flag. So I had to adjust the piece of TNT once more. Like that. Only 2 blocks were destroyed. So that means it has to be adjusted 2 more times. A simple enough task. I simply just add another full or almost full. I don't think I quite realized that it wasn't full at the time, but almost full repeater, and then that did damage to the Illagers and the front of the boat. Then I started spamming that TNT button and letting it launch off into the distance, destroying everything in a matter of seconds. Those Illagers didn't even stand a chance against this bazooka of powerfulness. I decided to check the hoppers just to make sure the TNT had enough ammo and check on the damage that it had done. Most of them have just been knocked overboard, the bottom deck has been destroyed, but the chests have not been damaged yet. I knew if I kept this TNT blowing up cannon going, it would do enough damage to completely destroy the ship and there to be basically nothing left. That one piece of TNT did scare me. It got caught on the hopper. Wasn't exactly sure how it happened, but there was no way to fix it, and it didn't affect the result at all. And I do this for a couple more times, with though sometimes the TNT going all the way down. It does add a little extra blast. I decided to check all the hoppers just to make sure there's enough ammo in each one of them. I decided there is enough ammo for now, but in the future they may need to be reloaded. I did one more attack, and this attack made almost all the Illagers, except the one inside the little house thing, explode, including all of the valuable iron emeralds and 2 iron axes inside those chests. Now I'm just showing you the minecart that leads down to the coast and the little village. Right, here's my little village. It's not too complex, but more complex than any other village I've seen. And to show the Illagers who's boss, a cage on top of the mountain full of Illagers. And now I just simply take a ride inside this minecart. This took me a surprisingly long time to build because of all the going down. Completely fine. It went so fast. But then going back up was a little bit more tricky because they didn't have enough push, so I had to adjust it again. Anyways, back to the TNT cannon. I remember I have a bouncy pad at the end of it and tried to successfully get on it, but failed multiple times, and I decided just to stop. And I fired once more, but this fire was a little bit more impressive. It didn't do any damage to the outside of the walls, only the wall that's covering them in, covering one Illager and the chair in. So the next shot should do enough damage to successfully get that Illager out of the chair. Imagine if that was a bathroom there. Just blast the wall out of the front. A little privacy. Yeesh. Anyways, this should be the shot where the guy gets blown up. Not quite. I'm pretty sure I decided to try one last time. But before that, I decided that it should try to have an upgrade to see if I can upgrade this in any sort of way or form. Right now I'm completely doing it wrong. I could add literally 2 more repeaters, but I figured that out in just a second. If I just add 1 corner block to change it so dramatically, without me realizing, I broke that one redstone, and then when I tried to continue this, it would just break the machine, I realized. And then I tried to see if there was a redstone there. It was really hard to see, so I turned it to day. Then I put a redstone there, and then I all of a sudden figure out my error of that one corner. That would fix all of the upgrading that I tried to do, but at first failed. I didn't set the second repeater to anything because I thought it may have been a little bit of, a little too late and it would do nothing and just blow up the contraption. And I figured out I may have overshot it a little bit, killing that tree. And that is all for today. But who knows? Next time, they might travel in style. Dun, dun,